Übermorgen Venture is an early stage venture capital company. We aim to reduce 1 million tons of CO2 annually through our portfolio companies, and we really hope to help mitigate climate change. If you don't believe in climate change, that means you don't believe, 98% of all the scientists in the world. So you can choose to do that, but it's probably not a very good idea not to believe the science. So I think that's the first step, is to choose to believe the scientists, to choose to believe what's in the newspaper, what is in the IPCC report. And if you arrive at that you believe in climate change and you believe that those models are plus minus accurate when they say storms will go up, heat waves will go up, food shortages will come, mass migration will come. When you start to believe that, you start to think, oh my God, something needs to be done. So that is one point of the equation, and the other point is a lot of people, they only think about costs. So they only think about what does it cost to mitigate climate change, and then they sort of have this put the head in the sand, just wait, maybe it's going to be over at one point. And I think that's the reason why we launched Übermorgen Ventures, is because we think it's a huge business opportunity. So basically, you can do either nothing and we're all gonna die in a nutshell, or it's just going to be very, very bad for the world, or you can choose to do something. Since I'm an optimist, I think we as a society, we will sort of come out on top of this problem. We will survive it. We will not collapse, and Earth will not be miserable in 100 years. So if you think, hey, we can do that, then it's not only from a moral or from an impact point of view, it's from a business point of view, the best investment you can do is to invest in these solutions that actually help to achieve that goal. For us, it's not either impact or financial returns, it's really impact leads to financial returns. So those things, they come together, and that's why I think the sooner you start working on it, it creates jobs, it creates wealth, it creates opportunities. The sooner we start working on it, the better. Basically, if we look at startups, unfortunately, we see quite a few who really don't have really an impact. So for example, if you say we make drinking straws out of wood instead out of plastic, it sounds nice, but it's not going to solve climate change. So first advice would be really assess, maybe with somebody from a university or with a scientific background, really assess, do I have an impact? Is it just, it sounds green, or does it really have an impact? And secondly, really think of what is my team, who am I founding the company with, who am I scaling the company with, what sort of investors do I want, and thirdly, what is the market? So who is going to pay for my product? We are not in the business of charity, we are in the business of investing, and I think it's the best or the most impactful ideas are those that are successfully from a business perspective. So if you're successful in your business and your business has impact, you have a lot of impact. So a lot of people forget that. They just think, oh, it's good for the world, but if nobody buys it, nobody cares. So really think about scalability. How can you really have an impact on a large scale?